Imagine walking into a supermarket. On one shelf, there's a drink that tastes better. On another, there's one that's cheaper. And yet, the one most people reach for is Red Bull. Here's the crazy part. Red Bull doesn't claim to have the best taste. It isn't the cheapest, and it doesn't even spend the most on traditional advertising. So how did one small energy drink become one of the world's most valuable beverage brands? The answer has almost nothing to do with what's inside the can. Red Bull wasn't actually invented in Europe. Its story begins in Thailand. In the 1970s, a local drink called Krating Daeng was popular among factory workers and truck drivers because it helped them stay awake during long shifts. Then, an Austrian businessman named Dietrich Mateschitz discovered the drink while traveling. Instead of simply importing it, he partnered with its creator, changed the recipe to suit Western tastes, added carbonation, redesigned the packaging into the iconic slim silver and blue can, and launched Red Bull in Austria in 1987. But there was one big problem. Most people didn't even know what an energy drink was. Most beverage companies sell taste. Red Bull sold an identity. Instead of saying, "Our drink tastes amazing," they told people, "This is the drink for ambitious people." Students drank it during exams, gamers drank it during late-night sessions, entrepreneurs kept it on their desks, athletes carried it before competitions. Red Bull wasn't selling caffeine, it was selling energy, ambition, and performance. People weren't buying a drink, they were buying the feeling that they could do more. Then, Red Bull did something almost no beverage company had done before. Instead of paying celebrities to hold a can, they created their own events: extreme sports, mountain biking, Formula One, cliff diving, air races, snowboarding, even Felix Baumgartner's historic jump from the edge of space in 2012. Millions watched a man free fall from nearly 39 kilometers above Earth, and the Red Bull logo was everywhere. People didn't remember an advertisement, they remembered an unforgettable moment. That's much harder to ignore. Here's another smart move. Red Bull never tried to become the cheapest option. The cans were smaller than many competitors, yet they often cost more. Normally, smaller products should be cheaper, but higher prices made the brand feel premium. People subconsciously assumed if it costs more, it must be better. That perception helped Red Bull stand out even as dozens of competitors entered the market. Today, Red Bull sells billions of cans every year in more than 170 countries. But its biggest achievement isn't creating the strongest energy drink, it's creating one of the most strong brands in the world. Because in business, the product gets people to try you once, the brand is what brings them back. Red Bull didn't win because it made the best drink. It won because it made people believe they were buying something much bigger than a beverage. So the next time you see a Red Bull can, ask yourself, are you paying for what's inside the can or for the story built around it? Sometimes the most valuable ingredient isn't in the product at all, it's in the brand.